Great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun. Gone. That one complete to St. Brown. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
They go play action with Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Escapes a defender. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Goff off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Montgomery will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Goff setting to throw. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's Goff. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Number 7, Rashad Bateman. Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of 4.
Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but third down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. He brings it in. Is Brock down a little short? No. Actually, they do give him the 10-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 10-yard line.
Play action now with Jackson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This throw is cut. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
18 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens find an answer with their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Stout all set to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And, yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. Off play action. Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. Going the out route, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First down.
First down throw from Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
12 yards. It's second down.
We go. 120. DC. Shell.
Trying again, following the sack. That's completed right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
18 yards. But it's third down.
20. 14.
From the gun, Goff. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Line 20.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Justin Matabike making that stop. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Goff back to throw. Has the connection to right. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
This is brought in by Laporta. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
180!
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Right, reels it in. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Goff on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
White 20!
Montgomery will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's another 4. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
20! Hey, 5! 12!
On 3rd and goal, Goff. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 5-point first-quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score on Lions 13. Ravens 7. Jack Fox will kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Brings it in at the 13. Manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
At their own 31-yard line.
The drive begins with Henry. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 13-7 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Jackson now on 3rd. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Lamar out of the pistol. Defender's there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
And they're on the 16-yard line.
Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give them 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets them a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Cut. 20. What's that?
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be first down Detroit.
Lions.
Cut. What's that?
It's Montgomery on the counter. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Here we go. Tonight. 180. Value 1. What's that?
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
20. What's that?
Off to the air now. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions bump the lead up to